first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Bulls come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Detroit Pistons. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Miles Bridges, and it's Ewing, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pistons, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Kawhi Leonard out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Jameis. In at the 4. You look at the Pistons, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Chicago with the ball. Has to flash. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Alvarado. Defense is right there. Right wing. Vucevic, the pass to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a three-point game.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And there's the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard. Here's Flash. Pass to Ewing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 1:50 left in the first quarter here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. He talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Mr. Moves. Pass to Flash. Leonard pulls down the board. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Mr. Incredible passes to Vucevic. Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mr. Moves. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Detroit with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Flash. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Alvarado. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Chicago. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Flash, defended by Smart. Mr. Moves the pass to Bridges. Here's Flash. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Flash has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
And there's the lob. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Devin Booker.
Oh, I mean, just
something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Jamison. To the inside. Here's Camby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And Detroit making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. That one's no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Mr. moves the pass to Flash. Nails it from 3. Flash has got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Bridges. No points so far.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Collins. Unloads. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Pistons trailing. Now here's Alvarado. Over to the wing. Back to Bridges. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Pistons making a switch here. Here's Flash. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Outside for Booker. Pass to Flash. From deep three-point land. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And here are the Pistons. Alvarado with it. Now guarded by Booker. Alvarado outside. And the 17-footer goes down. Alvarado's got his first 2 points.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pistons trail by 8. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him.
First personal foul. 15 seconds.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Flash. He's got 13. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Mr. Incredible. Leonard inside. He's against Bridges. Back to Alvarado. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Flash. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Detroit Pistons.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Chicago leading by 10. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jose Alvarado is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Flash, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Alvarado. Deflected. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Mr. Moves. Leonard defending. Count it. Good. Mr. Moves has got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker for 3. Second shot opportunity. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Mr. Moves. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Jamison. 1:44 left in the third. Here's Mr. Incredible. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Chicago leading by 9. It's stolen by Leonard. And he's going for the lob. Chicago with a rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Flash. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Bridges, he's checked in for Detroit. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Timeout, timeout.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Flash. And he banks in the layup. Flash has got 19 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker, the pass to Flash. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He's got 21.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Smart outside. Here's Bridges. No good from 11 feet. Chicago leading by 11. Outside Booker. Tries it from 19. And he hits the jump shot.
And Booker's got one of the quickest releases in the game.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 5 points in the game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. That free throws. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Flash. Knocks down the long J. Flash has got 9 points now in the second half. And so it's Chicago up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. So it's Detroit now, down by 15, on the court for Chicago. They've got Miles Bridges, and it's Ewing in at the 5 spot. Leonard for 3, and it's Ewing with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Bridges outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Leonard for 3. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Out to Bridges. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Leonard. Alvarado. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, this is one of the reasons you can run the offense through Kawhi Leonard. He just makes good decisions.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Alvarado outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Mr. Moves. Leonard defending. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Bridges outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Smart into the lane, and that one drops.
The speed of Smart's drive is really something. I mean, he is cooking them right now.
It's stolen by Smart. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up enough.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Bay comes in for Bridges. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. To the right side. Here's Mr. Moves. And miss after miss right now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And that'll wrap up game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important game 4 for the Bulls.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Flash.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
41 seconds left in the game. Here's Mr. Moves. Hits a three-pointer.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Shot by Leonard, no good. Chicago with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fades back. Flash, that's good. Flash has got 32 points in the game.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the floor. Away team foul. Last. Fourth personal foul. Team seconds.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Detroit, Mikal Bridges, 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And so Chicago takes the win. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.
backwards hustling. You moving.
Now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the home team. Now, New York starting five. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Smooth in at the 4. Here's Flash. Here's Mr. Moves. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
No one covering.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's New York now. It's a 3-point game. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Smooth. He shoots. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Flash. Another three for Chicago.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Outside Booker. Pass to Mr. Moves. Hunter with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
46 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. Here's Mr. Moves. Hunter covering. Mr. Moves, no good. For the Knicks, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hunter. Caruso comes in for Thompson. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rozier, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Knicks trail by 4. Wiggins outside. Drills it from deep.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Pass to Mr. Moves. Here's Flash. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Chicago leading by 4. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Smooth in at the 4-man position. And for the Knicks, Alex Caruso is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Flash has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Wiggins outside, takes the 3. Chicago with a rebound. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason, going undefeated now 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1 and a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Chicago with the ball. To the left side wing. Here's Smooth. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smooth's got 6 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Rozier outside. New York again can't hit. Chicago leading by 11. Booker for 3. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now a timeout called by New York. 2:43 left in the first half. Randall deciding where to go with him.
Patrick Ewing. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:35 left in the second. Down low to end the run. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Here's Mr. Moves. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Caruso. Still no points. Thompson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Okongwu's checked in for Julius Randle. 56 seconds left in the second period.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Good work there as it goes.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Over to the left wing. 20 feet out. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Flash has got 6 here in the quarter. Knicks trail by 16. Thompson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That one is off. And so it's Chicago with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Seeing how things are shaking down for Chicago. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those points. I just, it's so good. Yeah,
see what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. So on the floor for New York, they've got DeAndre Hunter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Smooth in at the power forward position.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his third basket of the night. Here's Flash. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Booker. And the layup is good. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, sweet move. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Flash. He's got 16. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
Here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Smooth. Now here's Hunter. For three, Randle. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Flash, the pass to Booker. Here's Mr. Moves. No good on the three. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Knicks. Down by 15. And here's Randle. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Flash. Let's go with a three. Here's Mr. Moves. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Randle. Here's Smooth. Three-pointer. New York again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Chicago leading by 17. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Ewing. Jacks up a three. On target from range.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
20 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer Rozier. Chicago with a rebound. Ewing's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket by Mr. Moves.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
And so it's Chicago with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Mr. Moves in at the three.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Flash. Pass to Smooth. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Chicago leading by 22. Here's Flash. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the three-pointer goes. Smooth's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to the wing. Here's Smooth. Fires in the triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Offensive board. Here's Mr. Moves, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Thompson draws the double. Outside Hunter to halt the run. New York again can't hit. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're up by 28. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win. Here's Flash. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. 1:09 left in the final quarter.
Home team foul. Number 11. Third personal foul. First team foul.
1:05 left to play in the fourth. Hunter passes to Thompson. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Here's Flash. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Flash, that's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. No good. Unable to win this run. Booker, the pass to Flash. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 32 seconds left in the fourth. An easy 2 on the layup.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Pass to Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Flash. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And so Chicago takes the win. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
crazy. I think she